So you're thinking about moving to East Boston? Well, maybe it's because you've heard about the new construction and new development in this market. Maybe you've heard about the relative affordability compared to other neighborhoods in Boston. Maybe you've heard about the quick commute to downtown, and maybe you've heard about the waterfront views, and you imagine it looking something like this. Welcome to East Boston and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Mike O'Brien. I'm a Boston real estate agent and expert providing tips, knowledge, tours, insight, everything you need to know about what's like to live here in Boston. Now we do tours of neighborhoods like these all the time, so if you never want to miss one, if you want to stay up to date, make sure you like and subscribe. With that, let's start to get into East Boston and show you what it's all about. So let's start in Jeffries Point here as you see all these recently constructed buildings over the last years and a decade or so. So new condos, new apartments for purchase or rent. Of course, the big draw to this area, of course, is the waterfront view and being down by the waterfront. So you have that great view of downtown Boston. You have these green spaces and these trails that go all along the waterfront. And of course, I need to give a little note to the tall ship here. This is not open. It will be open during the warmer months, during the summer months. This turns into one of the best hot spots, or one of the best spots to be on a Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night. You'll see the line going down the pier and all the way to the sidewalk here. It's a great place to grab a drink during the great weather here during the summers in Boston. And of course, I would be remiss if I didn't also give note to a great spot to grab a little barbecue as well. All right, so before we get too deep into this tour, I want to take a break real quick to talk about the housing market here in East Boston. Because again, it is an area with a lot of new construction, a lot of new renovation. The price points are definitely going up, but when you compare what you have in terms of, let's say, one unit in East Boston compared to what you would find in downtown Boston, you're still very much finding that affordability here in East Boston. Now, the housing market overall, the single family opportunities are few and far between, less than 1,000 here in East Boston, just because so many of those homes have been converted into multifamilies or converted into multiple condos. So the condo townhome market is 4 times the single family market here in East Boston. So let's start to break down some of the neighborhoods individually. So when you look at a place like Orient Hills, which is closer to the Winthrop line, between Winthrop and East Boston, you're seeing that median sale price below $700,000. So you're still very much finding that affordability there. Prices between 5 all the way up to 9. You don't see too many units seek into the $1 million range, but they're starting to get there like they are in Eagle Hill. Now the median home price, a little bit higher. It has snuck into the 7s. And you will see a few more of those condos and those townhomes and even those single families in the $1 million range. But you're still very much finding the affordability in the $600,000, $700,000, or perhaps $800,000 range. Now, Jeffries Point, you have more expensive townhomes and condos for sure, but the disparity in the price range is so wide. Now, the median home price, a little bit more than Eagle Hill. So if Eagle Hill's $700,000, Jeffries Point is more like $725,000. And you're finding condos and townhomes well into the $1 million range, but you're also finding opportunities as low as $500,000. In some cases, $300,000 or $400,000. So again, a really wide range. The median is right there around $725,000, but you can find something as cheap as, well, let's say $400,000, or as expensive, well into the $1 million range. So again, a lot of diversity when it comes to the prices here in East Boston, but a lot of opportunity. Again, you're finding that affordability too. So not too far away from those buildings we just saw in Jeffries Point, actually right next door, is Pierce Park. Great green space, park space down by the waterfront, where you also have the Pierce Park Sailing Center here to our right. No boats in the water just yet, a little too early in the year for that, but you have all this park space, playground space, and whatnot. And this trail here, well, if you follow it, that brick trail up ahead will take you all the way around East Boston, past the airport, and to the end of East Boston. And a lot of people wonder about East Boston, the airport, Logan International. What's the noise like? And here we are, middle of the day, and not a plane in the sky overhead, and definitely no noise from the airport. So they've done a great job in recent years diverting those flight paths, so you don't have to worry about all that noise here as a resident of East Boston. So I was driving through Jeffries Point. I wanted to show you this stretch of buildings because It is a little bit microcosmic of the development and the housing market here in East Boston, because you see the new construction, you see the renovation, you also see some of the historical, well, not historic, but triple deckers that have been around here for years and decades. And so just in this one stretch of East Boston, you see the combination of the old and the new, and a lot more of the new popping up in East Boston here in the last couple of years. All right, so we're still here in the Jeffries Point section of East Boston. Going to take a look at a new construction condo at 165 Everett Street, put on the market courtesy of Yasmin Mukadem and McCrory Real Estate. Now, I know I'm starting to sound like a broken record. Another new construction condo, but listen, there's so much new renovation, new development here, new construction. It seems like almost every listing coming to market in East Boston falls under one of these categories. Now, the price point on this one, $1.159 million. I know I've talked a lot about affordability here in East Boston, more bang for your buck. And you're thinking at that price point, affordability, but this condo has 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, 2 garage spots, and a private roof deck. This condo would easily be in the multi-million-dollar range just across the river in downtown Boston. So let's go take a look inside and see what it looks like. All right, really excited to see this unit. 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths. Like I said, here's your half bathroom right there. Sorry, you got a sneak peek of me in the mirror, but that half bathroom right as you walk in, and then you come into the rest of the first floor of this unit. Open floor plan for sure. I do like that the staircase is kind of a prominent part of this space as well. So you have your living room, your entertainment space, definitely plenty of space, 1,500 square feet overall, and you have space for a designated dining area, or you can pull the bar stools up to the kitchen island if that's the way you want to go too. You can do both. So let's take a look at the kitchen. Nice tall cabinets here, the crown molding at top. So you have the white cabinets, the dark cabinetry down below. I do love that style. So we take a longer look and a different look here at the first floor space. Plenty of window space here on this first floor. This is the afternoon, so it looks like you're getting the morning sun here on this side of the unit and building. But let's take a closer look at the kitchen. You have the stainless steel appliances. You have your hooded vent there above the gas range. I do like those fixtures, by the way. And we do see the dark cabinetry, dishwasher on your left side, and also a built-in microwave down below. But let's go take a look upstairs. So all 3 bedrooms on the second floor here. All right, before we go to the guest bedroom, let's take a look at the first full bathroom here. And so more traditional white on white compared to what we've seen in some of the other units, or will see in the other units here during this tour. But guest bedroom here on the corner of the second floor. Again, I do like the windows on both sides, giving you that natural light. Closet in this bedroom as well. And space for your queen for sure, maybe a king. Let's take a look at the next guest bedroom, a little bit smaller than the one we've just seen. This is probably more of an office or a playroom, or however you want to use it, rather than maybe a traditional bedroom, but do want to give you a second lay of the land. You do have the larger or wider closet in this bedroom. All right, let's go take a look at the primary bedroom. We'll get to that staircase in a little bit, but here is the primary bedroom. Nice large space. Ensuite bathroom in the background, but again, whatever you want to fit in here bed size wise. As we take a look at that full bath, sorry you caught me in the mirror again as well. That's a fun sconce above the sink there. So you have the walk-in shower, good tile work, both in the shower and on the bathroom floor as well. I do enjoy that. And there's that fun sconce I was talking about. And I do like the dark hardware on the white cabinetry and countertops. And in this closet in the primary bedroom as well. So we need to install some shelves, but again, good space there as we take one last look at this primary bedroom. All right, let's go up that staircase I was talking about earlier, because it takes you from the penthouse unit right up to your own private roof deck, where you can enjoy beautiful days like this in East Boston or whenever you'd like. A good space for a couple chairs, table. You can dine up here perhaps when you like. Enjoy the sunrise or sunset. And that was 165 Everett here in East Boston and Jeffries Point section. All right, let's move on out. Welcome to the Maverick Square section of East Boston. This is about as downtown as it gets here for this neighborhood and this area. So when you're working maybe away or towards Jeffries Point or Eagle Hill, you're more likely than not to come through Maverick Square. This is the last stop towards Boston if you want to get downtown. So you have your option of taking the ferry if you'd like. We now find ourselves in the Jeffries Point section of East Boston, where you start to see the price points inch up a little bit. Behind me, a newly constructed building from the ground up, 32 Orleans. It has 6 units inside, including a new studio condo that just came to market, listing at $520,000, courtesy of Charlie Ring at Coldwell Banker. Let's go inside and take a look. All right, we're inside. Let's take a look at the general living space. Definitely room for a designated living room area. Might be able to fit in a king, probably more a queen in this space. Love the bay windows, and you have the custom closet with the shelving as well. 631 square feet in this unit. And it feels bigger than even some 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom units on the market right now. You have the breakfast bar as we approach what is a pretty full and a good sized kitchen for a studio unit. You have the stainless steel appliances, gas range, the countertops, a little peninsula right there, and a full dishwasher. I need to make note of that because that's not something you always see in studio units either. Good cabinet space as well. And you have the stainless steel refrigerator, but it also bears mentioning that you also have in-unit laundry with the washer-dryer combo right now, another amenity, another perk for this particular unit. Let's go down the hall to the bathroom because I really like this one with the backlit mirror, the unique sink and cabinetry underneath, also a unique stand-up shower with the dark fixtures, the tile, the faux woodwork. Hello, and the reflection right there from me in the meantime. But let's head out to the back of the unit now, where you have your own private balcony. And not just your own private balcony, but a pretty big private balcony as well. So a chance to sit outside, get some fresh air, enjoy the sun when it's shining on the balcony. And that is 32 Orleans. Well, let's head outside. So as you get closer to the Eagle Hill section of East Boston, you come to Central Square. And if Maverick Square is more of your downtown space, well, this is the space with more of your retail shops, where you're doing a little bit more of your day-to-day shopping, clothing, pharmacy, grocery store, a couple eateries as well if you want to grab a bite to eat. And of course, you always need your Dunkin' being here in Boston, but this is Central Square as you get closer to Eagle Hill. So I want to take you through Eagle Hill real quick and go down the main thoroughfare, Meridian Street. You know you're in Eagle Hill when you start to see the cross streets that have bird names like Condor Street, Falcon Street, West Eagle Street. And this section of the city or East Boston, you're going to see a lot more of these double-deckers, triple-deckers, historic homes. And this has become a area for opportunity when it comes to investment properties or fixing and flipping, renovating, new construction. So the development that really started in Jeffries Point down by the waterfront has been working its way back into Eagle Hill here. And again, you see just a bunch of great historic and newly developed 2-unit, 3-unit buildings. And so this is Eagle Hill. So this isn't too bad, right? As you make your way to the Orient Hills section of East Boston, you come to Constitution Beach, a different kind of waterfront here in East Boston. So a lot of people are obviously familiar with Jeffries Point, the waterfront there next to the harbor and the view of the Boston skyline downtown, but you can come to the beach in East Boston as well. Now it's a little too cold to post up on the beach today, but during the warmer months, you can definitely enjoy a day in the sun, a dip in the water, and you can watch the planes take off and land there in the distance at Logan Airport. So we're currently in the Orient Hills section of East Boston, where you can find lower price points compared to what you would find in Jeffries Point, perhaps Eagle Hill. Behind me, 7 Wordsworth, a recently constructed building with 6 condo-style units inside. One unit about to come to market with 1 bedroom, 1 bath. Another unit just came to market, penthouse unit with 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and a private roof deck. Both of these units courtesy of John Dolan at Elevated Residential. So let's go check them out. All right, let's begin this tour of 7 Wordsworth with this 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom condo, about called 550, maybe 600 square feet. Again, not on the market yet, but expected to be priced somewhere maybe between 550 and 580. As we take a look at the kitchen here, nice deep sink. And again, this is a backsplash you will see again when we take a look at the penthouse unit. But again, I do like the dark hardware against the white cabinets and white drawers. And of course, it has the stainless steel appliances. Nice dishwasher there as well. We'd be remiss if we didn't show you the in-unit laundry, which is right as you walk in the door. Let's take a look at the broader space here, and nice and long and wide. You do have plenty of space for, again, living room. You have space to put in a little dining area. You can put some stools or bar stools under the peninsula there in the kitchen. And again, this unit also has its own private balcony, so you get to enjoy the outdoors and some sun for sure. We head into the bedroom. Now you're going to be able to fit a king or a queen in here. Definitely not a king. Maybe you can squeeze in a queen, but you might be looking more at a full for this particular bedroom. And I like the nice high windows here. Again, getting that natural light. This room does have a nice deep closet. So good closet space here for this bedroom on top of the space you have in the bedroom to get a dresser or armoire or something else in there as well. So just to give another look of the space and give you a sense of the space. And again, this 1 bedroom, 1 bath condo townhome would be quite a bit more expensive if you went across the river into downtown Boston. But I also want to give you a quick look at the primary, well, the only bathroom in this unit. And so the dual sinks, the dark tile, both on the bathroom floor and in the shower as well. And there you have it. All right, let's take a look at this penthouse unit at 7 Wordsworth, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, just about 1,000 square feet, a little bit above. As we take a look at the initial living area here, you walk in, you have a little separate area for dining room, space for living room, entertainment area, and it opens up into the kitchen. You have the stainless steel appliances, built-in microwave there. You actually have some room for a convection oven, maybe above that if you want to add to your cooking abilities. As we take another sweep back here through this space of the unit, you have your own private balcony. Windy day there today. That plant would not stay up, unfortunately. But let's take a closer look at the kitchen. I like the backsplash there behind the oven/range. You have a hooded vent, so it takes any smoke or whatnot outside. You don't know how rare those necessarily are in Boston and condos and townhomes, but with new construction, new renovation, they're becoming more and more frequent. You see them a lot more. Unfortunately, we couldn't open up that bottle of wine, of course, and I did confirm that those artichokes on the left side of the oven, not real. But do love the stainless steel appliances here in this kitchen as we take another quick sweep around. All right, let's head down to the bedrooms here, and we start off in the first guest bedroom or office in this case. So again, you perhaps would be a little hard pressed to turn this into a bedroom. You're using a full, maybe a twin, but I do like the double door closet there. You're getting the afternoon light as well. As we take one last look at this. So the first of 3 bedrooms, let's now take a look at what is the second guest bedroom. So you have a nice deep closet there and good size on this bedroom as well. This is essentially a queen bed, but you do have room for a king size bed, a couple nightstands. You can definitely get a dresser and some other furniture in here as well. And again, a lot of windows, a lot of natural light. As we take another look here at this second bedroom. But let's start to work our way over to the primary bedroom in this unit. Well, let's stop off at the bathroom first. So I do like the fixtures. I do like the hung sink and cabinets underneath. Again, the dark sconces, dark hardware against the white tile and tub here in this bathroom. And I like the tile has kind of like a hardwood feel a little bit. And now we do get to the primary bedroom. And again, even more space, appropriately so, than the guest bedroom we just saw. So again, always looking at what kind of bed, what size bed can you fit in the bedrooms. In this case, definitely get a king size bed in there. Here's your ensuite primary bathroom. And I like that they did the tile work in the shower and the tile work on the floor and even the fixtures and the dual sinks and everything different than the other bathroom. We take a look at this primary bedroom again. And sometimes it's just too easy to have two bathrooms and just do them the same way, but I like that the little changes that they made and the differences between the two bathrooms. And so let's head upstairs and take a look at this private deck that you have specifically for this unit. And take a look at this beautiful day here in East Boston. So this is the penthouse unit at 7 Wordsworth. All right, let's head on out. So there you have it. I hope you found that to be a pretty comprehensive tour of East Boston and all it has to offer. It's got that waterfront view. It's got great green space. It has the affordability when you compare it to other zip codes and other neighborhoods in Boston. It's got the quick commute to Boston. So what are your thoughts on East Boston? Feel free to drop those in the comments below. If you think East Boston might be the right fit for you, feel free to reach out to me on Instagram. You can DM me at Mike O'Brien Homes. You can email me directly if you'd like at mikeobrienhomes@gmail.com. And if you want to take a more aerial view or maybe a map tour of East Boston, make sure you watch this video here. And of course, if you want to stay up to date on real estate insights, tips, knowledge, tours, the whole kit and boodle about living here in Boston, make sure you like and subscribe. So thanks for watching here today, and we'll see you next time.